Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2,879 of What You Have to Know. I've been popping online most days in the last 8 years to talk about and share my journey. What's working, what's not working. I call it the good, the bad, the ugly, because usually every day has a little bit of good, a little bit of bad, and a little bit of ugly in it, but also a little bit of beautiful, a little bit of awesome, and a little bit of fun in it. So one thing I'm doing this month as a wrap up to this year's annual challenge, and also sharing in my Supersize Your Business group, is a wrap up and a roundup and a summation, a completion, a tying together of everything that happened this year and what we want to do next year. And I'm calling it roundups. I don't know why. The first day I just decided, when I was going through the 9 different live and print work areas, we're doing one a day. I'm like, I'm going to call them roundups. And I said, well, let's find all of our wins. Let's find our biggest challenge. Let's find our lessons learned. And let's find 3 things in this area and aspect of our life or our business we want to carry with us into next year, or goals or actions or whatever. It's something that we did really, really well this year. We want to keep doing it next year, right? Something that we did really bad and was not so great last year, we want to make sure we stop doing that. So we're not carrying that with us, but we want to replace it with something positive that will give us the results that we want in the direction that we're going. So shared that in both Supersize Your Business and the Be a Better You Annual Challenge. Working on my school community, Supersize Your Business School community, put in there yesterday next year's Supersize Annual Challenge. And that will be the lead way of monetizing that as part of a 6-month monetary manifestation challenge that I am a part of for another group that I'm in school that I absolutely adore. It's all about manifestation, hypnosis, some of my favorite tools: hypnosis, meditation, visualization, doing different worksheets and things that help us to be more self-aware. I never knew we needed to be self-aware. I wish I would have been more self-aware in my corporate career. I think I would have done a lot of things differently, but we all discover things when we're able to see them and use them in our life. Sometimes we're exposed to them hundreds of times before the light bulb goes off and we're like, oh my God, I've heard that 100 times before and totally ignored it. But as you review your subconscious, it's like, yeah, you heard this all these times, but you weren't ready for it yet. And when we're ready, it's like they say, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So true, right? When we're ready to see something or find something or learn something more about something or curious about something, all of a sudden we'll see books that have been there all along, like for decades, that are on our bookshelf that we bought for some reason that we should have read at the time, but we didn't. Things like that. Life becomes full of like almost magical synchronicities that we couldn't have planned on our own. At least that's the way I look at it. So today, working on the school community, doing that 6 months challenge, planning next year's annual challenge, because I'm doing one next year. After 8 years, it is definitely an ingrained habit, and I'm going to do it. So, and I'm deciding right now. I currently record on Facebook, which I'm pretty transparent about, and then I disseminate and share and download, since they don't let us store videos anymore, to different platforms and to my own places, so I can access those later if I so choose. Now, I let a lot of stuff just drop off of Facebook. I used to do a scavenger hunt at the beginning of my Supersize Business Facebook page, and I went to recreate that on Skool and realized that the videos are all gone. So I'll re-record those when I so choose. I was going to give that away at the beginning of forming the group, but it's way too much and way too complicated for most people to do and go through and commit to when they first join a community. I think the most important thing when we join a community is to get acclimated, figure out how it works, figure out how we fit in, figure out how active and engaged we want to be with that community. And so expecting people to do something like a scavenger hunt right off the bat isn't going to get them the quick wins that I want them to get in order to be a long-term part of our community. So I digress. What else is going on? It's Christmas in like a week, and I have not started doing any Christmas preparations. That is a huge confession and a huge drag on me. So probably starting tomorrow, I'm going to have to hit the ground running with respect to Christmas preparation. All right. If I can help you anyway, you know what to do, right? You just ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.